What's up, peeps? Happy, what's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Art Throwdown. All right. Peeps are just starting to pop in. Phil, Ashley, Heidi. Man, you guys are like little ninjas. You just file right in here. It's like choo, choo, choo. Jim. Hey, guys. All right. Hello. Nan. Hello, hello, hello. What's everybody up to tonight? Oh, man. It's so good to be crafting and like not thinking about work or anything else. I'll tell Grandma I said thank you. Grandma likes my kitchen. Thank you. I did not do the remodel. It was like that when we got here. So this is my de facto crafting office. So get a lot of crafting done here.
Hello!
What are you doing? Playing tic-tac-toe there? What is that?
It's my project for tonight.
Are you making doodle blocks? What is that?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Good guess.
Oh my God. How did I guess that? That's crazy. I was being sarcastic.
I am doing, like you said, some doodle blocks. I have a 2" by 2.5" box that I'm going to do multiple doodles in because then I'm going to then make a cut block out of it to do some stamping.
Huh.
And so, but I don't want to. I don't want to reveal the final project until it's done.
You don't want to get us too
So
excited over that because we're all going to start screaming,
exactly,
cut block.
exactly.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fair
So,
enough. So
Frank
doodle
is
blocks
here.
in the doodle boxes.
Jumanji is here.
Oh, okay. I have to say, Jumanji has some of the best memes out there. They're like wholesale memes. Go and get some. All right. Just saying. I follow Jumanji.
Uh,
Hi.
Phil is here. Are you
Wholesale
okay?
memes. You will not be
Yeah.
disappointed, folks.
I don't know what a wholesale meme is.
They're just really good memes. Go check them out.
Okay.
He he makes me laugh. Okay, Jumanji makes me laugh. So that should be enough. That should be enough for everybody. That's enough endorsement. Go laugh. Go to Jumanji and laugh. All
So,
right.
how's your day?
Pretty
I
good.
heard. I think I heard you say you're glad to be crafting.
Yeah, I mean, regular work day, and then I did a bunch of yard work and like mowed the lawn and stuff. And then I went outside and I was trying to work on my garden, and I was trying to like pull weeds, and all these random people on our street kept walking by, like coming up to me, random people I didn't know, trying to come talk to me, and I was like, like I don't know why you're talking to me, dude. It's weird. Um,
Now, do you find gardening a chore, or do you find it a hobby, something that you like to do, or
It's a good hobby for me, and
okay?
I use it to funnel out everything else. So
No, that's
usually
great.
I do
Yeah,
it to be left alone, like get off my lawn
right,
kind of stuff. But
right.
but people
But when
find the
you're
need to come approach me, and I'm like, what do you want? Yeah. So just
yeah,
saying.
when you're out in the public, yeah.
But I'm like on my
Ooh,
land, and like people are coming over on the sidewalk, and they're like, "Hi," and I'm like, I think it's just people. Hey, Trisha, people have just been like locked up for so long that they're like
right.
craving human
Right,
interaction.
yeah,
So
exactly. You beat me to
I'm
the
gonna
punch.
start charging for
Yeah.
that.
Carrie is here as well. Welcome.
Carrie, hey guys. All right, so you're doing some doodle blocks in the doodle box, so you can make some cut box. No, cut blocks. Cut blocks. No, Frank, that's mean. I wouldn't do the COVID cough. No, 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 no. I'm not that mean. I mean, I'm mean, but like not that mean.
So now that we're at the theater and we have a whole bunch of people working, and some of them are working in close proximity of each other, so we're having to monitor all this stuff. Now everyone is like, every time someone coughs or sneezes, everyone classifies it. You have to classify your own malady. So
Like that's my
Lisa's joined.
allergy sneeze.
Right. Well, exactly. That's exactly what's going on. So now it's everything is
That's
that's a
my
dry
I have
cough.
asthma
That's a,
kind of
right.
cough.
Yeah, that's a dry cough. Don't get worried. That's a dry cough as opposed to a wet cough. Or
Can't
yeah,
everybody
that's
just do a callback and scream COVID at once if somebody so much as like like snuffles?
Well, it's just, like I said, we have like 50 people working. Some of them are working in very close proximities, like the size of an elevator.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
so everyone is hyper aware, but they're also in this, heightened state, and so everyone feels the need to clarify everything,
Huh.
so that, and we've had our first worker that called Moonlight Clover has joined. We've had our first
Hello.
worker that reported a fever, so that sent everyone in a tailspin.
Really?
Yeah, so we had
Okay.
to send him home. He showed up to work with a fever. We do temperature checks when people check in,
Yep.
and so we had to send him home, which
But
is the
like, wouldn't you
protocol.
know you're not quite feeling right before you get there? I don't
He
know.
didn't. He had no idea he had a fever. So with the sun, with
Okay, fair enough.
we've
It
had
is
some.
hot. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's
it's
super hot
hot. Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Jim says you saw a mask today that said it's just
just
allergies.
allergies. Yeah,
I've seen people walking around with a piece of plastic on their face that said like a plastic bag and they wrote mask on it.
yeah,
All sorts of masks out there. A lot
yeah,
of different fashion choices, peeps.
yeah. So, but so we sent him to get tested. He got tested and was just a low grade fever.
So do you get the
So
probe?
I don't know what he got. I don't know if he got the nasal thing or
Oh,
if he just
dude,
got blood work.
you got the probe. You got the probe. All right. Anyway,
I did get probed.
did you? Was it like the up the nose probe?
Half naked picture. Yeah, Anna is here. Welcome.
Did you go play in the sprinklers like that? I gotta ask you.
No, no.
I mean, like the hydrant's going. Like go fry. Like go do that. No. Well, I would have.
No, didn't do it.
I would have.
No, you wouldn't have. You would not. You're lying, Pinocchio. Your nose is growing.
I totally would have done that. I would have jumped all up in there and been like, "Woo!" I would have. I would have.
You don't know where that water's been.
That's true. Oh, Ashley has a
Yeah,
request because it's all about Ashley. Ashley says,
it's all about Ashley.
tell us about the mail that you got from your original PO box today, Russ."
So I went and I had to take 2 hours off to go from work because I get to work at 5 o'clock in the morning,
Eesh.
and I
Woof.
work
That's
until
early.
yeah, and I work until 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening at the
Okay.
theater, and the post office closes at 4 o'clock here in the Bronx. So I've been having all this mail accumulate, and I haven't been able to go get it because it's closed on weekends. And we've talked about
Right.
that. They don't have just a lobby that you can go in, so you have to go. Nick is here,
Hey, Nick.
so you have to go in during the hours. So I took an extended lunch today and came back home. Well, so I went to the theater, checked into the theater. I took a lunch, came back to the Bronx, went back to the theater for lunch
Oh my God.
after I checked my mailbox, and then came home again at 7 o'clock.
Well, that
So,
just sounds like scurrying around with extra steps.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But so I was able to pick up all my mail from both of my post office boxes.
oh well,
So
that's
I
good.
am just, yeah. So I'm now just going through all of my mail.
You're like,
And it was
I
like,
am caught up.
well, not yet. So I
What?
will be, but
No.
yeah, I'm taking photos and doing all those kind of things so I can post them and have give everyone their due. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh, the giving their day on my feed so I can share what people have sent me. So that
Rock
is what
on.
I'm organizing now.
By the way, Carrie's asking if your photo today um, has come up as a topic. No, I do not believe it has.
I don't know what photo you're talking about. Nick, why don't you tell us what photo you're referring to so that
It wasn't Nick, it was Carrie.
was it Carrie?
It was
No.
Carrie.
Oh, it was Carrie. I'm sorry.
It
Look.
was.
So
I'm
Carrie, why
welcome.
don't you tell us what photo you're talking about? Why don't you describe it for the group so they can know what you're talking about? Uh,
Go ahead, I'll wait.
yeah, exactly. I'll just
I'll just
I'll just
I'll just
sit
hang
here and
out on.
doodle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just doodle.
I'm just gonna stay here on the sidelines and stretch.
La 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 la. Of course,
La
somebody's
la
talking.
la.
La 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 la.
Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. Oh my god, I forgot to make her a card. I'm making her a card now. This week
Thirst
just
trap. Oh my
crept
gosh, I have
up.
never. Those were two words that I would never
Hey, I've
have
never heard that term
associated with.
before. Now we have to
Oh
beat it
really?
to death. Yeah, no, never heard that before. What does that mean? You guys with your
Thirst trap
lingo.
is thirst trap is just a photo that also called clickbait. Have you heard the term clickbait?
Yes.
That's thirst. That's what she's talking about. Thirst trap.
Huh. How would you use it in a sentence?
Uh, let's see. The photo of her was simply a thirst trap to get people to follow her.
Ah, okay, okay. That's
Uh,
hilarious.
yeah.
I love that.
Janet's here. Welcome, Janet.
Hey, Janet.
So,
What's up, guys?
but sexy. Arden saw my picture. Oh my gosh, she's just a baby. What's Arden looking at my picture for?
Well, I think the important question is, what is she saying about it?
Yeah, well, there was. Carrie says there was a photo in a dressing room of me looking sexy. I don't think that was looking sexy at
Now,
all.
what
But
was the location? With the actual location of that?
I was doing a photo shoot for a fetish brand of clothing. Uh, so I was in the dressing room uh, fitting clothes
Okay.
and having clothes brought to me to try on so they could take photos of them. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And did you like get paid to do this?
I got paid in product. So, what? What?
Because
What?
I don't know how that. I don't have any exposure to like modeling or like I don't know how that stuff works. So pardon my ignorance. I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like high-end models get paid money, good money, right? Low-end models like me get paid in products. So you try on an outfit and they say pick an outfit that you like and you get to take it.
Okay.
You know, um,
Interesting.
yeah,
See, I learn
uh,
something new every time I come onto Throwdown. So, see,
yeah.
this is why this I don't know about you guys, but this is why I keep coming back. It's for the learning.
No, for clickbait.
It's for the
Uh,
learning experience.
okay,
It's
okay.
this whole thing has been a giant science experiment. You guys just didn't know it.
Pam is here. Welcome, Pam. The brand is. Do we want to go there?
I
Um,
don't know. It's up to you, dude.
okay. Yeah. The
Is
brand is
Araya
called. It's a very
watching?
famous brand
Is
called.
Araya listening?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Pam, is Araya listening? Pam says she's late because she got distracted by my photo.
She ran away.
Okay. So Araya's not listening. The
Okay.
brand is called Nasty Pig. Pig. Uh, so,
I mean, the irony of that
yeah.
alone
Exactly.
is that's
Exactly.
kind of
Yeah.
ironic.
But it's a very famous brand. So
Okay.
they were giving me things to try on, and I was taking that picture because it was good. Actually, the reason why I took that picture, because people keep on asking me about my tattoos, and I don't. I have front shots and I have back shots, but I very rarely can take a photo of the front and back of my tattoos
But it's
simultaneously.
like an
So
entire suit. I mean, that thing is impressive.
it's a three-quarter bodysuit, so
That
knees
is
to shoulders,
impressive
front and back.
and
Uh,
expensive. My God, that's like, you need to like
well,
insure yourself?
See, well, that here's the thing. I didn't pay anything for them.
That's
Um,
also crazy that that whole
yeah,
thing was free.
yeah.
That's
So it
crazy.
first started. But getting back, because the lighting was so good, and because it was a tri mirror, three mirrors. Um, I could take a photo like that, and so that's the only photo that I have of showing the front and back.
Gotcha. No, no, because it shows all
Yeah,
angles, so it's like it's very
exactly,
interesting.
exactly. So the very first part of the tattoo I got because bartered and got designed the tattoo artist's wedding suite for his wedding. So we bartered tattoos for the wedding suite, and so I published his wedding suite. Nan is here. Welcome. Um,
I'm like,
so
she's
that's how it
Nan's been
started.
here. No, no, that's not Nan. That's Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer. Sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Nan's been here for like 30 minutes.
yeah. Now you're exaggerating because we've only been on for 16. So anyway,
Oh, okay,
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 okay. So
okay.
so that's how the first tattoos started, and then he needed a live body to do a tattoo convention. So what they do is they submit their tattoo designs on people for tattoo conventions, and they get adjudicated, they get judged, and they
Okay.
get prizes. So he said, since we've started, would you be my model for my tattoo for the next 2 years of conventions? So I said, sure.
You're like,
Uh,
all
so
right.
that's how we got more of it, and then finally, to finish it all off, we I bartered artwork, some of my paper cut artwork for the rest of it.
Did you like physically go to the tattoo convention as the model? Like, how did that
I
work?
did, I
Okay, so did you
did,
just
yeah.
stand there?
Yeah, so you get on stage and they do quarter view, three-quarter view, please turn around, please and the judges come up to you and look at it up close, they look at it from afar, and then you're all judged in the same category. So, for example, sometimes he would enter me in a back piece, and so I would just go and enter that. Sometimes he would do a sleeve, like an arm sleeve,
Okay.
and so that would be judged, and so that's how he would win awards. Um, and because I didn't have any tattoos, and because I was olive skinned, I was at an advantage over some of the others because he could use a lot of color on my skin, and it would show up a lot better than someone else that wasn't olive skinned. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Huh. So was it, I mean, was it nerve-wracking to have all these judges like scoring your tattoos? Like, I didn't know this was a thing even,
Yeah,
honestly.
it wasn't a big deal for me because all I had to do was stand there. It was more of a big deal for him because he was the one that was being
That was
judged.
his artwork, right?
Right,
Right.
exactly. For me, it was just like being up there and in underwear. You're like, if you can get over that,
You're
then you
like,
can get
nah,
over.
I'm
Yeah,
that's good. It's all
yeah.
good.
Well, it's just like I was a former actor, so the idea is that me changing in front of people was never a big deal because as an actor, you lose all modesty whatsoever. So you change clothes in front of people all the time. You have people changing your clothes for you all the time.
Right.
So you learn to leave your modesty in the dressing room.
Yep.
So um so
I did not even know that those like tattoo conventions existed. I didn't even know that was a thing. There we are.
Janet says that she should have gone incognito when she Googled that. I don't know what that's referring to, but
Tattoo
but it
convention?
I don't know. Um,
Jenna just
Nick
got a
said
whole lot more than she bargained for with the
exactly.
Google
Yeah,
search, whatever
yeah,
she searched
exactly.
for
Yeah.
there. My
Um,
gosh.
we're having a lot of condolences for Three Mirrors. So Janet says it's her worst nightmare, and Carrie says the same. Uh, Kay Charlton is here. Welcome. Um, so Carrie, no, Carrie's asking if I wore a Speedo at the competition, and no. Um,
What do you wear?
it it is a Japanese cloth that you wear that it's folded and tied in a very particular way. So it looks like
Everybody has the same one?
the same style, yes. Well, if you're doing a full body, because they have the
Okay.
C, yeah. So it only covers up your private parts, and it's like a thong. It's like a Japanese thong kind of thing.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
yeah.
The things
But
you
it's
learn on Throwdown.
yeah, exactly. And Nick says that her City Escapes coloring book came in today. Welcome.
Oh, good.
And
Good.
so Carrie says that hers should arrive any day now.
Okay.
Janet says that she got hers. Uh, Janet says, Russ, you're by far the most diverse person that I know. I wouldn't
I'm
go that
telling
far,
you,
but
you have got to write
uh,
those memoirs.
yeah. Um,
I'm serious.
so
We
Carrie
buy
knows
your book,
exact.
100%.
Carrie knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a Yokozuna type underwear bottom. So um,
And no one asked me what I was working on. It's a Halloween postcard. Yet another one.
you've
Surprise!
already gotten comments on your postcard.
I
When
did.
you talk, yes,
Oh, I did not know that. Sorry, guys.
yes, yeah.
See, I'm down here and you guys are up there, so I don't always pay attention, as we know. So I'll try to be more present. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. That's why you have a
All good in the
co-host that
hood.
likes to read all the comments.
Yes.
Yeah. So don't forget, for those of you who have purchased my Cityscapes coloring book, there is a contest.
Ooh, there is.
If you've missed it, yes, there is.
Huh.
That if you can guess, I forget, I think it's either 4 or 6 cities. I can't remember. I have to go look it up. But there are 4 or 6 cities in the book that I have not visited. So whoever can name the cities that I have not visited from the coloring book gets the cost and shipping costs of their coloring book refunded to them by me. So there you go.
There you are.
So if you want to participate, you may certainly participate.
Cool.
Let's see. I haven't told you exactly which cities. Carrie says, didn't you tell us on an episode of ATD which ones you hadn't been to? I have not. So it is out in the interworlds. So
Interwebs. It's out.
interworlds. I like to say
Interwebs.
worlds.
It's out there.
It's out
The
there.
truth is out there, guys.
The truth is out there.
Somewhere.
You have to be very Sherlock Holmes to find it. Carrie
Janet says,
I
now
have.
I'm going to have to really stalk you. Not that I wasn't
Yeah,
stalking you before,
yeah.
Russ.
Carrie says, I have all the questions about for Russ too. I don't know. Well, ask away if you want to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is just going to turn into Russell's Q&A, so fire away, guys.
Poor Allison's feeling left behind. Sorry.
No, why don't you go doodle your doodle blocks in your doodle box to get your cup
No, you do
block.
your thing.
And I'll read these questions while you doodle. Seems like a good use of time to me.
Okay. Well, I will let you. That's
Carrie
what you
has
want
all
to do.
the answers about you, Russ, somehow.
Oh, all the answers.
Oh, wait, no, she's other questions. Just kidding. I was like, you guys have been doing some deep sleuthing.
Exactly. Fire away with your
that's
questions.
Some like Magnum PI shit right there.
I used to love that show because I was in love with Tom Selleck at the time.
Yes, I am more reserved, Carrie. I'm definitely, by comparison, probably yes.
She is one of only 2 people that calls me Russell.
Russell.
Just let you know. I know.
And I say it really, I have to say it like really nasally and loudly so like you feel like you're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, that's the nuns always used to call me Russell John.
I'm like, can we call you Rujo?
No, you may not.
Oh, come on. That's a really cool nickname. Be like, what's up,
No,
Rujo?
it's not. No.
I don't even know. Does that mean something? I don't know.
No.
Can we call you RJ?
No. I was teased mercifully with 2 names. One was Russell's have ridges.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah. And the other was
that's
Russell
like
Sprouts.
so early 1990s.
Yeah. And the Russell Sprouts.
Oh, that one's awesome too. Okay, I don't know. I think I like Russell Sprouts the best.
And I've hated cabbages ever since.
Aw, don't hate on the cabbage. Like,
The
you
only
have
way
to
I can eat.
embrace the cabbage. Embrace it.
Yeah, no. I just hate the smell of cooked cabbage.
Brussels sprouts and cabbage are not the same thing.
Brussels sprouts are cabbage.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah. The only way that I can eat Brussels sprouts is if you shave them and then cook them with bacon grease.
Shave them. How the heck? You mean like separate the individual leaves off of like
No,
the.
you put it on a mandolin and you cut them into shreds.
No,
Like
no, that's ignorant. That's ignorant.
no,
Okay, can I tell you the best way to eat Brussels sprouts?
to to walk by them.
No. The
Oh,
best way to
okay.
eat Brussels sprouts is so you rinse them, you cut off that little that
Little
tiny
heel,
the slice of the
yeah,
little heel, and
right?
then stick them on a baking sheet, put your oven at 375, drizzle them with olive oil, shake some sea salts and some sugar on them, and mix it with your hands. Stick it
E
in
V O
there.
O
Huh? Evu.
EVOO.
Evu, yeah. Hit
Yep.
it with some Evu, a little sea salt, and some sugar, and then mix them all up. And then put them in the oven for like
Yep.
20 minutes until
Yeah,
the sugar caramelizes. That is
I'm
how you
with
eat
you,
Brussels
Heidi.
sprouts.
Heidi says little green balls of death. Yep, I'm right there with you, Heidi.
Wow, you guys are a tough crowd when it comes to vegetables. I'm like, no, no, that's ignorant. That's
I don't
ignorant.
eat a lot of green vegetables. I
Well,
can only I can only eat spinach if it's raw. I can't eat cooked spinach. I'm getting quoted here. The best way to eat Brussels sprouts is to walk by them.
it's funny. The fewer vegetables I eat, the less intestinal distress I get.
um,
Just
that was a
saying.
little too much information, but that's all right. Jim hates them too. Carrie hates lima beans. I love lima beans and like succotash. I just like saying the word succotash because you have to say it like uh, was it Elmer Fudd? I think said it. Help me out, Frank. Which it was.
No, Sylvester the cat from
What
Looney Tunes, dude.
was it? Sylvester? Okay, yeah.
Yes, it was the cat with the lisp. Yep, the lispy gray cat would be Sylvester. Background.
Background. Lisa says I'm sounding like her daughter. Um, oh, Anna says she started doing this green smoothie recently. Oh, gross. I did a shot of was challenged to do a shot of wheatgrass. It was the worst thing ever. Oh, what kind of cough was that? Is that a dry cough?
Hold
Oh
on,
my
let me
gosh,
cough COVID on you guys.
that's a full COVID cough. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I
goodness.
was outside mowing the lawn for like an
Gross. Oh,
hour.
gross, 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 gross. Someone
COVID.
said the O word. Gross, gross, gross.
Okra.
Yes.
Actually, if
Oh,
you take an okra,
slimy. It's slimy.
if you
Ugh,
take an okra,
gross.
a fresh okra, and you cut it into cross sections, it actually makes a really good stamper, a natural stamper. You guys should try that. Try that sometime.
Oh, I hate slimy foods.
Or make a potato stamp. Hey, you guys, we should make a potato stamp. Russ, would you be down for that?
I thought you were already going to do that. Didn't you say you were going to do that?
Not with a potato. That's
Yes, you
ignorant.
did.
No, I
You
never
said you're
said
going to do
that.
a potato stamp.
You guys
Yes,
are
you
putting
did.
words in my mouth. I would never do
You
that.
did too.
I would do it with like a cut block, but I would not do it with a potato. I'm just saying.
You said you're going to do a potato print. I'm going to go back to all the episodes and find it.
Oh man, potato print. Yeah, I feel like that was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it was,
So,
but you did say it, so don't make don't make
I
it sound like
mean,
I'm making this stuff up. You-
I mean, maybe at one time it seemed like a good idea. I don't know if I would ever do that again. I don't know. It seems
That's a
like a lot
total
of
Girl
work.
Scout thing.
Yeah, it is. It just seems like a lot of work. A little too much work.
Actually, that is the great thing of making a stamp from a wine cork.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
perfectly stampable too. I bet you that would get a cool texture if you did that.
Carrie says she just got home and she has to upload the car. Unload, maybe? Yeah, unload. Definitely unload.
Huh.
Okay. Unload. Okay, yeah, she corrected herself. Yeah. Everyone is on it tonight. Oh my gosh, these comments are just cracking me
Have
up.
you ever noticed that our energy and creativity levels every week, there's like a bell curve?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Monday night, we're usually super subdued, super mellow, and then by Tuesday, people just go berserk. And then it kind of peaks around Wednesday, Thursday, and then like by Friday night, we're all so exhausted that
yeah,
all we want to do is just scribble
yeah.
every
Zoe's
week.
here. Welcome, Zoe.
Hey Zoe. I mean, it's
But
like
usually our
predictable.
off the wall night is Thursday night.
I mean, we're early this week. Tuesday's pretty
Yeah.
early for that. Just saying.
Oh, now they're all blaming on me because of my photo. This is Russ got us going early today. Imagine what would have happened if I had a wet T-shirt contest by playing in the fire hydrant.
See?
What would have happened then?
Tons of possibilities. The possibilities.
I'm so excited that everyone is getting so excited about this Bugs Bunny stamp that's coming out on Snap series that's coming out on Monday.
I hate to be
Um,
that crafter, but like, I'm okay with it, but I don't know. I'm not losing sleep over Bugs Bunny. I don't know why. I used to like Looney Tunes, but I don't know. You guys are really excited about it. I'm kind of like meh about it. I don't know why.
I just think it's a cool stamp set, first of
I'll
all,
have to
and I
see it. Maybe you guys can show it to me when you get yours, and then I can decide if it's enough to get like tweaked out about.
exactly where have you been? Have you been following my feed?
No.
Okay, well there you go. I have shown you what they look like.
I'm so sorry.
I stole the design. See, that was
Oh
the thing.
man.
What they were doing is they were releasing one per day for 10 days, and then it was going to culminate on Monday with the stamp set being sold. Well,
Oh.
they leaked them. Someone
I
leaked
heard you
them.
say, yeah, I heard you say that it
Yeah.
leaked.
And so,
Okay.
so it leaked on the second day, and so the full sheet became available to view. And so, being the nice person that I am, and the looking at stamps guy, and all that kind of thing, I just happened to post the full sheet, and I was one of the very first people, mind you, because I got a call after it happened, um, to have posted the full sheet.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah. Yeah, so they
Like,
wanted to know where I got it and yada yada
oh, I
yada, and so
see.
I'm like, I can't divulge my sources. So yeah, but yeah, so the surprise was kind of spoiled for some people. But the way I explained it is by having them available, more people have gone to purchase them online because they're afraid, and I think rightly so, that they're going to sell quickly. Um,
Ah, I see.
Nana wasn't actually leaked on the USPS site. It was leaked by a magazine that got an advance copy so they could write copy for their newsletter. And
Ooh.
so someone from that particular magazine organization, um,
They totally leaked it.
yeah.
Wow.
Ashley, I'll sell you Ellsworth Kelly set if you want. I've got extras. And folks, just to let you know, if you're searching for particular stamps, I can usually find them for you. Talk to Nan. She had a positive experience with me finding some stamps for her. But I have extras that I don't always use. I always buy extras anyway. So I will, if you need stamps, just let me know. And I don't make money off my friends. So usually you'll get it at face value plus whatever it costs to ship it. So so I'm not going to gouge you. Um, but so yes,
I
Ashley,
will.
yeah, you will. You're that kind of girl.
I totally would.
Um, I'm trying to see. What happened to you reading these comments?
Huh? Oh, I got
Oh,
distracted. I
yeah.
have like
Okay, yeah.
There's like skeleton stickers down here. I got completely distracted.
I guess people are wondering what am I gonna post tomorrow for a pic? I don't know.
Gosh.
Yeah. Um,
It's gonna be hard to top that. I mean, to just
I
real
probably won't
talk
even
here.
try. I
It's
probably
gonna be
won't even
tough to
try.
top.
Um, uh, Kate Carlton, I don't think that is a male crime. That the real male crime is this new administration and this new postmaster general. That's the crime. But I'm not going to go into politics today. But yeah. Jim says, Allison, I
Yes?
see a
Huh?
Trader Joe's
Yes,
sticker.
and I was debating, I have Jim, I have all these guys. I have these guys. I've got the monster guys. I've got the Spider-Man. I've got the little pumpkin face. I've got the bat hanging upside down, and I have the ghost in the sheet. So it was tough to decide which one to use, but so far this is shaping up nicely, and I think I have enough for a few postcards. Like I also had like these little ghosts with the fierce eyebrows. You guys know the ones. And man, I've got more stickers here than I can shake a stick at. So I think that these are just going to be sticker slaps. I think it's easy, low commitment, and
I like those eyebrow guys.
keeps me sane. So it's good. It's kind of fun.
I'm saving my Trader Joe Halloween stickers because I'm going to match them up with the Spooky Silhouettes postage stamp.
Woo!
Woo! Yep.
I mean, look at me. I'm already talking about Halloween. It's kind of crazy, actually. Already
Well, I mean, we
thinking
have
about
Christmas in
it.
July, so we should have theoretically had Halloween in uh, May.
Halfway to Halloween, y'all.
Exactly.
That's right. Like, don't
Jim
hate
Nan
on
wants
it.
to
Just
know
go with
if
it.
your store is still giving out stickers. Her store has stopped.
Ooh,
That's rude.
that's not cool. That's ignorant. Why
That's
would
not
they
cool.
stop giving out stickers? And
Well, they're
don't
supposed to
say
be for the kids,
COVID is
first of
not
all.
the answer. You cannot say COVID is the reason that you're not giving out stickers. It's not right.
Maybe they just ran out
But
because
I
Jim
feel like
took them
people are
all.
using that as an excuse for everything now. It's like, sorry, we can't do that anymore. COVID. I'm like, what does that have to do with hygiene? That doesn't. You're just being cheap now. Stop it. Just saying. There's some unscrupulous companies out
Someone's a
there.
little bitter right now.
I'm like, don't use that as the excuse. It's not because of COVID. It's because you're cheap. Ah. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to say cheap. I'm not supposed to say cheap.
What's the word?
Frugal, thrifty,
Frugal's one,
cost
inexpensive.
cutter, cost cutter. Like y'all are just cost cutting.
Nan says they said because of COVID they aren't doing the flyer either.
Oh my God. See? What does that have to do with anything?
And Jim
I don't
says,
get
yes,
it.
we are only supposed to give out the coloring stickers because of COVID.
What? That okay. Can anybody rationalize that for me? That doesn't make sense. Why, dude? That they're stickers. How do stickers spread? Okay, how do the coloring stickers not spread COVID, but the pre-printed stickers spread it? I don't get it.
Maybe because it's a slick surface. And COVID can rest on the slick surface.
I don't
And the
know.
coloring ones aren't slick surface.
Maybe.
I
I mean,
don't
I,
know.
I, I
I'm
would
just
I would buy
speculating.
that as a
Yeah.
response. Like I'm looking for logic here. I don't know. I don't know
Yes,
the
Lisa,
answer.
Trader Joe's does have coloring stickers.
Yes, they do. And I will say they are lovely coloring stickers.
They are.
I do enjoy them.
And I thought I had them readily available, but I don't. They're in my sticker box. I have a whole box for my stickers. And my ephemera.
My over 200 pumpkin stickers. Yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to go
Now
there
you're just
tonight.
bragging.
We're going to go there. Yeah, I've had these kicking around. I got these, I think, on clearance from Target. They're my favorites. I like these because you have all these different color pumpkins. And so depending on what color scheme you're trying to go with or wherever you need to fill in your card, you can just use these.
Okay, so we have an answer. So Jim has provided us the answer. Jim says because the roll of stickers have so many people touching them.
Ah,
And so, and Anna, I'm with you. There is so much we don't know about the virus.
true.
We are making light of it here. We don't mean to make light of it. It is a serious thing, and but
I'm just
so
frustrated.
yeah,
Don't mind me. You're
she's just a greedy bitch that wants stickers. So
man.
just put it out there.
Let's just call it. I mean, I guess let's just call it what it is.
Exactly.
Gosh, let's call it what it
Why do people
is.
love it when I say bitch all the time? I don't know.
Somehow it's acceptable.
Yeah, exactly. See, Lisa, you did it again. Why? That drives me crazy, Lisa.
What did you do, Russell?
Lisa said, "Oh man, missed out." Why don't you ever say, "Oh woman"? It's always "oh man." The men always get blamed for everything.
Oh man.
See, see, it's just too easy. It's too easy to blame the guy. I'm just saying.
You're
As one of the
right.
few guys who craft, I'm always in the minority because whenever I take these classes,
You're
I'm
like,
the only guy in the class, and I'm like,
and you're in the audience, and it's like cricket, cricket.
yeah, yeah. No, it's just it's so funny because I like when I was an actor and taking dance classes, I'd be the only guy in the class, right?
Oh my God.
And then I'm in the taking all these crafting classes and all these stamping classes, and I'm like, like I'm the only guy here, you know.
Gosh.
And then people like I went to a scrapbook crop and I had all these 65-year-old ladies. Nothing wrong with being 65, mind you, but because I was the only guy there, and I was like, oh, we want to sit with Russ, so
Oh my God. So you got
yeah,
it like you got an automatic fan club because of that.
it's no, it's just yeah, and it was just so
No,
funny.
you got an automatic fan club.
And then and then after lunch,
How rad is
because
that?
so in the front, for the first half, you are assigned one table, and then they do this thing to where you get reassigned for the second half, and every day you sit at a different table, and
Okay.
it would have and these are like tables of 8 people kind of thing. So and you get to know these people at your table fairly well because you're sitting here and you're talking and doing all this stuff, or you know um, looking at each other's photos and suggesting how to crop it and how to, do what to do and stuff like that. And so it was just so funny. We just, all these like, I wanted Russ's table. It's my turn for Russ's table. Yeah,
Aww.
it was just really funny. Um, so let's see. There are whole categories for women. So women's categories are different from men's categories because they get tattooed differently. Uh,
Are we
so
still
uh,
on the competition of the tattoos?
Well, Janet was asking a question, so I'm
Interesting.
answering her question.
All right.
So
No,
there
I'm not
are,
saying it's a
yeah.
bad thing. I'm like,
Oh, okay. No,
man,
you just said it with
there's
that.
a lot to
You said it with that tone of voice, like, oh my God, are
you're
we
like
doing
you
this
have
still?
tone. No,
Yeah,
I'm like there's a lot to unpack around that convention. There's probably
yeah.
stuff that I don't know,
Oh yeah,
most of us have never thought of.
yeah,
Like that's a thing. Like
yeah. Oh,
every
absolutely.
night this happens on the
Yeah,
throwdown.
yeah. And Nick says boys are always super popular in dance classes. Yeah, and I was one of the guys that could actually partner. So all the women wanted to dance with me because I was trained in ballroom, but then I was also trained in adagio. So I knew how to lift women. and a lot of guys don't,
Okay.
and aren't trained in that. So it was just it was funny. You know,
I think I'm done with this front of this postcard. I think
I
in this
thought you were gonna say,
case,
I think I'm done with you.
I'm done with this throwdown. I'm done with this. Now, one of these days, I'm like, he's just gonna hang up. All right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
He's like, don't push
Jim,
me. I'm
let me
close to
see.
the edge.
Lisa, Jim says DM him your address, and he may have some stickers for you. Oh, she already saw that. I'm a little late. Yes, Janet, tattoos are definitely a subculture in and of themselves. So, yeah, their own set of norms and their own set of rules, and it really is its own environment, and that comes from the stigmatization of tattoos back when it was still illegal. Um, so it was all underground for a long, long period of time until it was credentialed and then regulated. So once that happened, then it became much more mainstream. But back in the day, it was all underground, and so popped up from that tradition. And when you talk about the Japanese tattoos, Japanese tattoos are almost always associated with the Yakuza, which is the Japanese mafia. So that's a whole different subculture in and of itself as well. So so definitely subcultures, definitely so.
I also find prison tattoos fascinating. Just the resourcefulness of it.
Yeah,
Just by
eh,
sheer resourcefulness, I'm like, wow,
yeah.
you're able to make a tattoo using like non-conventional things.
That you're not even supposed to have. Yes, you're
Right,
absolutely right.
contraband,
Yeah,
whatever.
right,
But
right.
you MacGyvered it and you figured out how to tattoo like another inmate. Kind of cool, I think. Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of those are gang related as well, prison gang related. So, and you know what the teardrop on the eyelid on the iPhone
Yes,
is, right?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Allison, Lisa says there's also a handlebar mustache competition.
What? There's a
Yeah.
competition for like everything. Fascinating.
Yeah, that was interesting. You should Google that one. You can see what these winners are like: the longest handlebar mustache, the
That's like some
longest
Guinness Book
beard.
of World Records kind of
Oh,
stuff going
absolutely.
on right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Janet says stick and poke. That's correct. I think that's how prison tattoos work. Stick
Yes.
and poke.
A fire stick and poke. Yeah. Actually, the teardrop is when one of the members of your gang has died, and so you fill in a
I thought it was when
teardrop.
you killed somebody. If you
No, no,
killed
no, no,
somebody, you got a teardrop.
no, not that I know of. I was always taught it was when someone died in your gang.
All right, do we have any gang experts out there that would know
No, someone
this?
just Google it. Just do
Teardrop
just
tattoo, meaning
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Alexa, what does teardrop tattoo mean? I'll wait.
yeah. And we have 12 minutes remaining.
Somebody has 12 minutes to go Google the full history of teardrop tattoos for the rest of us. I'm sorry. I can't take nothing is taken seriously tonight. Just
Janet says that she had some middle school
oh
students
my
with teardrops. Yeah.
god. Okay.
Jim,
What
which
is
that you
that?
thought was that you when you killed somebody or
Jim
when
thought it
someone
was when you
died?
killed somebody.
How do you know that? He said that's what I
Because I
thought
can
too.
read his mind. Jim, confirm. I'm reading your mind.
Well, exactly.
I'm reading his mind.
Which side are you? Side Allison or side Russ?
Yeah, okay. Guys, DM right now. And then somebody can just tiebreaker this thing. Because I think it means that
Killed. So Jim
each
says killed.
teardrop is a person you've killed. That's my theory.
Well, if that's the case, then he'll have a lot of teardrops.
I mean, some people probably. Yeah, that Jim says Jim is going with killed.
I know that's what I just said. Girl, where are you?
I'm like, there's like a
You're like
lag. There's a
you're like
lag.
you're like 10,
There's a
10 conversations
lag.
behind.
sorry. There's just a really substantial lag on my end over here.
Okay, so Janet has Googled it, and you are correct. It is killed. So go ahead and gloat.
Useless. I don't want to call that useless trivia because that's like part of like situational awareness. It's probably something good to know.
What was the weather in your part of town today?
Um, with heat index, it felt like the low 90s, I want to say.
Yeah.
How about you?
Same. The day started off really cool. There was a breeze and it was
70s. Yeah,
nice.
it was
Yeah.
nice here too.
And then come 1 o'clock after high noon, it was just disgusting.
Yeah. I didn't go out. Honestly, I didn't go out and to mow my lawn until after 7. I was just waiting for the humidity to lift a little bit. I mean, it was still humid, but I was just waiting for it.
Ashley says that her heat index today was 103.
Oh my God, that was us on Sunday. It was 97 here in Eastern Mass, and yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal.
I thought somebody was writing something, but you just shifted your postcard.
Nope, I was just pointing back down so you guys could watch me Mod
Oh,
Podge. Because
oh
it's
Nan
fun.
says it was a pleasant 75.
Ooh,
California
that
weather.
sounds wonderful. And Nan, you're in Southern California, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's
Ashley
75.
says,
That's
thank
pleasant.
heaven for AC. So,
Oh
Ashley, I
yeah.
wouldn't know, and I'm still waiting for my swamp AC to arrive. I like that term. I've adopted that term.
Swamp
Swamp
cooler.
AC. Yeah. Jim says it's nice here in Cali.
Jim, how far are you from the water? I don't know why I've always wondered that. How far are you from the shore?
I think he's in the middle part. Yeah, he's. Nan says she's halfway between LA and Frisco.
Okay.
And I think Jim is like in the middle of the state, even closer to the west coast of the state, no, east coast of the state. I remember. I
Ah,
looked it
I
up
don't know my
once.
California geography at all. So,
Yeah, I looked it up once.
I'm proud of myself. I did not realize that I would have the stick to itness to make a second postcard because I'd already made my mom's birthday postcard. Whoops. Oop, crap.
She said crap.
Crap. But there we go. There's the
Phil is the one
Halloween
who's in
postcard.
Beverly Hills, 90210.
That's correct. He's Mr. 90210.
Yep. Jim says he is 45 minutes to the beach. Almost all beach cities have postcards.
Ooh.
Nan lives 3 miles from the beach.
Nice. 3 miles. Oh my God. I'd be biking that thing every day.
Not in this heat, I wouldn't.
I mean, like in the morning. No, you
Oh,
know what you do?
okay.
You go in the morning, bring your little beach tent, and
So we just take the subway.
like,
It's so funny.
I'm gonna take the
It's
subway to
so
California
funny.
now.
No, it's so funny to see all these families with their beachwear riding the subway to go, to Coney Island. It just cracks me up. You're getting a lot of compliments on your postcard, Ashley.
I'm not Ashley.
I'm sorry, Allison. Sorry. I had those A names on my mind.
All good. All good.
Was that a yawn?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. It's been a long day.
Okay.
It's been a long day. But you know what? I'm stoked
What?
because I've got two of these things. I've got now two postcards. This is the original one that I did with the cheesy skeleton guts joke on it. And then this is tonight's. So pretty soon I'm going to have enough over time to send out for Halloween. Very excited.
I am very happy to say that I got my friendship bracelets in the mail today, and that's
Yay.
friendship bracelets with an S because,
S.
yes, I got two of them because the
Oh, right. The
first
first
one,
one got lost. Right?
yes, it was misdirected. Yep.
So
So
what's the
now I have
deal? Like your
two,
Bronx
and I
PO
haven't looked at
box
them yet.
is kaput? We can't use that anymore?
No, 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 it's not. It's just that um, because I'm going into the city, it's much more convenient for me to pick up my mail in the city, but I still want to keep the Bronx for when I stop working in the city and when I come back.
Light's so bright.
Uh,
Sorry.
4 minute warning. Um,
4 minute
yeah.
warning.
So, because when I stop working, I want to keep my mailbox here, and so that I don't have to go into the city again.
So you're going to
Um,
keep them both, is what you're saying.
at this point, yes, until I go to work permanently
Mm-hmm.
again,
Yep.
and then I will just not do the Bronx one. So, but the problem is that my legal name is different than from my professional name. And so I had to open up the P.O. box in my legal name because that's what my IDs are in. But then I added my professional name as an additional recipient of mail. Well, they didn't read
Oh.
that far. So they were holding all my Russ Romano mail because they hadn't put that on the P.O. box as a
Oh,
recipient
you're kidding.
yet. And so that's why everything in the Bronx was delayed. No.
So what name should we be
So
putting on our mail to
we got
you?
that fixed. Romano, that's my professional name. That's my professional name. It's not my legal name.
Ah, okay.
So Russ Romano is the name that I used when I started as an actor. And so
Oh, I
for
never,
all my
okay,
creative,
I never
yeah,
knew
for all my
this.
creative endeavors,
It's all Russ
I
Romano.
use Russ Romano. So that's how everyone knows me. Very few people know my legal name,
I have a
which is
drinking
fine.
problem. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm
So
spilling everywhere.
I'm not saying what my other name is.
I didn't ask. I was
No, but
just,
Jim did.
oh,
Jim did. Yeah.
man, you guys are nosy.
Yeah.
No, I never knew that.
Which is why my all my high school friends and everything, unless I've told them what my professional name is, they can't find me on Instagram and they can't find me on Facebook and they can't find me. And the
Ah,
other thing is good for me is that if I,
I like that. You
um,
can hide.
well, just in this current political climate, not having a social media handle is very convenient, especially as much trouble as I get into with all these searches and things like that. So when they look at my ID and try to find me on social media with my ID, they don't find anything because all of
Ah,
my social media
interesting.
is my professional name.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
The things you never knew about
yeah,
someone. And Danny's mailbox says she goes by her middle name on post crossing.
yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people
And
do that.
yeah, Kate Carlton has said that my Bronx mail been off during the pandemic. No, it's still being delivered. It's just that I don't have access to it on the weekends because the post office is actually closed on the weekends. And so, but the post office in the Bronx is on limited hours. So, but it's still being delivered. And a lot of that's going to change with this new postmaster general as well. So if you haven't been paying attention to all that, you should look it up and see the changes that are happening.
I have
Um,
not, so I
yeah,
probably
because
should
there's
do
no going to
that.
be no overtime paid anymore. So if the mail doesn't get delivered during the regular route, then it stays on the loading docks or in the truck until the next
Oh
day.
man, it's going to take longer to get your mail.
Exactly. So which means if you're voting by mail, you make sure that you get your ballots on time. You need to get them in on time, depending upon when they are due, as opposed to. So there are all these kinds of things that you need to. Some people say it's just
Not to
voter
mention paying
suppression.
your bills,
Right.
like
Exactly.
basic things like paying your mortgage or your
Right.
bills or your
Right.
utilities, or if you do that by mail and not online,
Right.
then people could be affected by that too, I would guess.
Yeah, yeah. So
Hmm.
things to keep in mind. So,
Yep. Yep.
do you want to say the goodbyes? We have less than a minute.
Oh man. All right. Well, thanks for being here, guys. I'm sure we'll have lots of zany things going on tomorrow night. No idea what we're going to be doing, but bye.